Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm going to be doing a review today on Lady Boss Vapor. Now, as you can see, my bottle is completely empty, and this is my second one in a week. Lady Boss Vapor, it's a company out of Florida. The lady that owns the company is named Cindy Kinch. She is Lady Boss herself. I've spoken with her a few times about her juice, and I got to know what goes in it and the process that goes into making the juice. I picked it up at my local brick and mortar store, and it did come highly recommended from the guy behind the counter, who's a good friend of mine. And I took his word for it. I'm a little skeptical on when people tell me that it's the best that they've ever had. Usually for me, the best everybody's ever had is not the best for me. So, well, I took him up for his word, and I bought a 30 ml bottle. I get 6. You can get them in 0, 3, 6, and 12. So I brought it home, and I instantly decided, let's put it on the dripper. Let's see how it goes. I don't usually drip that much anymore. I switched to the VCMT. So I hooked up my RDA, got me a fresh bill going, fresh cotton in there. I saturated it, got it going. Took my first drag at about 115 watts. And let me tell you, it was perfect. Now, for me at 115 watts, it's a little bit low. I've gotten into, the real warmer vapes. It brings out the flavor a lot more. For me, it's almost seems like it's an instant steep when you're vaping that warm. So I dripped on it for about 3 days. And one thing I did notice is that it didn't gunk up my coils. Now, a lot of the other strawberries that I have tasted has had a lot of sweetener in it that has, basically after 2 days, my coils need to be burnt and cleaned because they're gunked up all hell. With this one, I didn't have that issue. I also noticed that the cotton basically stayed white the entire time. It did get a hint of coloration, which is, you're going to happen over 3 days anyway. So I wanted to see what it was like, in my tank. So I threw it in my VCMT, and I cranked that bad boy up to 200 watts, which is my everyday vape on this tank. I put it in, and one thing I noticed was that the flavor went from like an 8 straight up to a 10. It was perfect for me. By far the best strawberry cheesecake that I have ever tasted. And I've tasted about 15 different companies who make strawberry cheesecake. So for me, it was spot on. Had just the right amount of strawberry, and it's not that candy strawberry that you taste in other juices. It was, to me, it tasted almost like a natural strawberry flavor. And on the inhale is when you get that real strong strawberry, not overpowering strong, but you knew it was there. Now on the exhale, you got just a hint of that cheesecake mixed in with that strawberry, and it was perfect. Honestly, I'm going to be going back to Lady Boss for more of these. You do get them in 15 milliliters, you get them in 30 milliliters, and she also has them in 120 milliliters. 15 usually runs you about $14, I believe it was. The 30 mil runs about $19.99, and the 20 mil runs at $60. Honestly, for the type of juice and the flavor that came from this, it's worth it. I will be going back, like I said, for more. I'm going to up for the 120 because 230 mils in a week, it's a little bit pricey for me. To go through. So I'm going to go ahead and up with the bigger bottle, and I'm going to make sure it lasts. If you want to steep it, that's up to you. It's all on personal preference. Me, I don't recommend it. It was fantastic right out the bottle. Go ahead and give you, this is the last of it, and you see there's not much left. That's the half a tank full. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a show of the vapor production. So as you can see, it was a nice, thick, dense cloud. As soon as it came out, it instantly hit. It instantly started to fall. It's really dense. It's really thick. It's perfect for me. I can still taste the strawberry in my mouth. It tastes amazing. I've been vaping all day. I've been talking all day, doing reviews. So there will be more coming, but this is the one I wanted to do and get posted, ASAP. So Cindy Kinch, if you are watching or you happen to ever see this video, I want to thank you for the juice that you have put out here. It is outstanding, and I also want to tell you to keep up the good work. Everybody else, if you want to, head over to ladybossvapor.com. Like I said, she is out of Florida. Give them a shot. Give them a shout out. You won't regret the money that you spent on Lady Boss. She does have other flavors. I know of orange cream, which I do have on order coming. Let's see, what else was there? There was like a sweet tart type flavor. She does have about 6 or 7 other flavors. And flavors, like I said, are spot on. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I'm one of the most honest people that I know. So if I didn't like it, I'd tell you I don't like it. So I'm telling you, take my word for it. Go get some Lady Boss Vapor and hit them up.